3v3's. Let's get into this game. Map number 1 of our semifinals.
Oh no. What have
Project Vision and Excel Wizards. Excel Wizards aren't worthy of a big enough name. Take a look at their tiny baby name.
Yeah.
Look at their tiny baby name.
What happened with that?
I don't know.
Excel Wizards has to be very neat and proper as Excel is. And so they have a little bit more compact of a name. But it's going to be North America's very own Finlev, Niwa, and Skywind facing off against Averse, Outcast, and Sketch, who did very well in the round of 8. Let's see if the likes of Finlev and Niwa, plus Skywind on the Rukhan, which is a big, I think, favorite for a lot of North American players.
Yeah, Rukhan has done quite wonders. Now we're going to see them getting all pushed back. The easy orb control for Averse, but we see a lot of just kind of Excel Wizards giving it up. Oh, look, their names have expanded.
Nice.
Back to full size. Good job, baby Excel Wizards.
Fantastic.
Oh, but again, look at them. They're getting just high pressure, pushing them into the corner. They're struggling to keep control of their own movement.
Oh, actually, Sketch is in trouble. He needs to run. Nice use of
Confluence.
But Skywind is able to get out of that scenario, and Sketch has kited away successfully. Gets grabbed up by Skywind, and Skywind is continuing to pressure, essentially leaving Finlev and Niwa alone. He's doing pretty well. Shoots a Shadow Bolt off to the side. But I think this scenario is going to turn bad, and Finlev gets taken down by the Whirling Blade. Could not run away, even popped the haste, but just could not run fast enough.
I mean, Niwa had nothing for him either. No barrier or any fears. Now we can see Skywind trying to get the pull in reverse. It is now a 3v2. He has to try and do some damage out. Oh, but Outcast actually going for the heals instead of the damage. Oh, trying to use that for protection, but she's going to get petrified. He might go in.
Oh!
What an
Dragon
ultimate.
Slayer. Make
Dragon.
more Rukhan posters for me.
Oh, man. Oh, one did go down. Oh, can he take him?
Wow.
He took him. He took him down. Town. The town of pounds.
To the Pound Town. That's somewhere that people haven't been in a long time. Averse, Outcast, and Sketch. One of the best things about Project Vision is just how much damage they can do in the neutral game, and then it just seems like when they decide to kite, they just are able to kite no matter what. They get out of these scenarios. I mean, Sketch got put really low, spent his counter, and Skywind basically dedicated the entire rest of the game trying to chase him down, but was able to kite away, get the center orb, and come back even stronger than ever. And I think it's just really tough. How do you deal with that scenario? Finlev trying to bounce the boomerangs around the corner, but instead gets hit by a charged up Sirius swing, and now it's going to be Rukhan dueling it out against Averse.
Ooh, Outcast turned around to try and help Averse out. It's going to push Rukhan back into the corner. Now he's all alone with no cooldowns. He's going to try and group back up with Niwa, using his Consume to back into the corner. But again, their placement, they're the ones being pushed around. They were able to every now and then pull out of it, but oh, now he's going to stand in his own goo. Oh, that's not a sentence I ever want to have to say again.
Crippling Goo was actually very effective for zoning away Outcast, and now he's going to spend the Astral Beam, but not a lot of damage being connected on. Finlev tried to make something happen for the center orb, but missed it. Tried to spin the X-Boomerangs around the corner again, but instead gets petrified and shot in the face by Averse.
He does have the Piggy. It will be coming out soon, but Averse has his ultimate as well as the Sketch. They could easily rip her shield away as soon as she does, but the double incap, she's got to be careful.
Oh!
Oh my, that M2 just ripping through the damage. She has the Piggy out now. She wants to put some damage out. Averse no longer has his ultimate. Can't push him away from far. Oh, and there we go. The damage on Averse. He's getting low, but her ally will go down first. Niwa!
I can't believe that Project Vision somehow made the first kill there. Even with the Piggy out and available, they somehow sniped away. And there's a second Piggy picking up Niwa's orb on the floor, but still no real value found. And Project Vision somehow has really great positioning and still are the ones making the kill happen.
Boomerang might finish him off. Oh, couldn't get away. Slangerang.
Look at all the orbs on the floor, just everywhere.
The Rang Slanger. There's orbs all over the place.
The Rang Slanger. Finlev really tried to make something happen, popping the Taya ultimate and trying to zone away the opponents, but somehow Project Vision was able to squeeze damage through to Niwa in the end. And I think that Excel Wizards were very far ahead, actually, in that scenario. They could take center orb. They had center map positioning, but just something about that Project Vision magic.
Sometimes this music really makes me happy. Music in this game is so intense. See them around the wall. We will see if Excel Wizards get zoned yet again. They are really getting pushed back into this corner. I know Rukhan has the pull, so we can easily turn around, but now Averse actually going to take advantage and put himself around the support. They're going to stay grouped. Taya, though, she's not able to get the range to try and dish damage out from a safety.
nice use. I mean, the EX probably was spent by Averse to try to get out of that scenario, but did not actually get Seeker's Mark on anybody, and now Averse is taking a ton of damage, and there it is, a Sinister Strike to close it out. Finliff has the Piggy available as well. Will proc the counter, tried to use the X Boomerangs on the Astral Beam, but will just barely miss, and now it's all about Excel Wizards spending their resources, trying to make something happen. Wow.
Man, this is going to be the end of it. She's going to dish as much as she can to Outcast. Well, she's already missed 3 of her Boomerangs. 4 makes contact, but it's on a counter. She actually gets no damage out from her ultimate, but someone will go down. Skywind will hunt them. Looks like a round is going to go to Excel Wizards. They are still, there's, you know, it's like you're running towards the hallway. The door's closing. It's getting there. Will they press the button that the game tells them to execute in time, or will the door crush them at the pelvis?
Crush them. That's a very graphic description.
You're the one that thought it. You're not supposed to picture it.
Wow. You just, okay.
I give you the picture, doesn't mean you have to think of it.
Yes, that is true. That is very true. I am sorry that I thought of what you were saying.
Yeah, your fault. Thanks a lot, buddy. Making me look terrible.
Finliff has been so creative with X Boomerang. I really enjoy seeing how he's doing the rank slanging around the corners and has just overall been very successful at aiming the X Boomerang. Not so successful with Piggy, but for sure that's been buying Excel Wizards back into these rounds. Oh, Katsuba's down, gets rooted up, has to spend the Arts to teleport out of there. And Finliff gets hit by the counter. Outcast with the charge swing.
Again, check out the zoning. All 3 of them grouped up. The orb easily taken by Project Vision.
That's what I was talking about. Throwing the boomerang around the walls. Oh, nice pushback. But he gets pushed back. Fantastic. Giving him a lot of space. Giving him the breathing room he needs to try and teach other. Oh, and again around the wall. Outcast almost got hit by it twice. Almost bounced back. Watch the butter. Bounces up back, and Niwa might be in a little bit of trouble, but the Tornado will save almost all that damage from coming down. Meanwhile, Sketch has Whirling Blade available. Let's see if he decides to use it. Taya itself using the Piggy, but will get the shield eliminated immediately, and Whirling Blade coming in big.
Blades, and now we're going to see the rain of arrows. It's going to be trying coming out. Finliff chased down and going to Tornado away, but easily M2'd by Sketch. Turned around. Niwa now going to have to try and back up, but Skywind having to use his R to escape, and now, again, just getting completely pushed around. The zoning is so strong with Project Vision. They have so much control of the battlefield.
Project Vision will be able to close it out on Niwa in just a moment. There it is, finds a killing blow. And again, continuing their dominance. Excel Wizards was able to answer back 1 round, but in the end, orb control, center map control goes the way of Project Vision. They were able to take that resource, take the max health, and then they just spent. They just spent. It's all about just playing good, honest BattleRekt.
That was close.
That was close.
That was close. I tried to stop you. But then he actually rolled it on me while I was pointing at you, so it made me look like the stupid one. Thanks, guy behind
That's
the
what
camera.
you get.
Thanks, guy behind the camera.
He got you.
So that went pretty well for one team, and not so.
No, no.
Oh, that just was queued up. Oh no, no. Okay, it was standard anyways. I could have just rage quit. That was pretty close. I just almost queued into a random game of battle. You all would have just watched me. Done fantastic. I guess now I'm actually like, I played Bloodline Champions for 16 seconds.
16 seconds?
Yeah. It was a real, I destroyed so quickly.
You got destroyed so quickly?
No, well, probably, honestly.
And then you broke your keyboard in half and never touched the computer ever again?
Let's take a look at a replay. Let's take a look at the replay of that match. It's going to be Taya trying to avoid a rain of arrows, but getting chased down by Black Arrow instead, and the Shifu ultimate. This is when she's just, you just see her running at the end. Let's check it out. She's like, I can get out, I can get out. No! Finliff! He tried so hard. But that's waiting for the prime moment for the ultimate, even with not that much health. Shifu waited for the perfect moment. No more abilities, no more energy. Nothing from her ally either, her support. Unless, like, I'm going to say that because if there was something, then rip.
Rest in peace.
You didn't help your teammate at all.
I want to see somebody make a compilation and send it to us on Twitter of all the times where Sirius, or rather Shifu, is just spinning and chasing people down and getting killing blows with Whirling Blade, because I just think that would be funny. We'll just cue it up to some nice classical music, some peaceful, very just peaceful music.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And they're just spinning around in slow motion.
Just slowly destroying people from the pelvis.
From the, yes.
So, 2 questions for me. There was, if I had to invite anybody for dinner, who would it be? Obviously, Dr. Seuss, to listen to his filthy rhymes.
Yeah.
Put a beat behind that man. Just think about what he could do. Dr. Seuss, filthy rhymes.
Dr. Zeus is pretty good.
Non-stop.
Oh, actually, talking about reading books, Dr. Zeus was actually one of my favorites.
Oh. You're like now or like when you were younger?
Actually, I still enjoy now. I don't actively go out and read it, but...
You can't not enjoy Dr. Seuss.
Yeah.
His rhymes are fucking
It just
sick,
makes
filthy.
you feel good on the inside.
It's pretty great. And the other question was, can you dub me bearded bro? I mean, you can dub me whatever you want. Findable Carpet's weird enough as is, but if you want to make it even weirder, you go right ahead. Go right ahead.
Findable Carpet, hidden rug.
And on that note, we're going to go into map number 2 of our first semifinal match.
I feel like we're only using these games to save ourselves from saying things that are increasingly terrible.
Honestly, you could honestly say that we made this show so we could banter, and we're using the games to take away from us. That's how ridiculous it got.
That's not good. We should not do that. Or maybe we should. Averse, Outcast, and Sketch are pretty good at this game. Let's talk about that. Have yet to drop a map so far in the 3v3 tournament for North America, and they look like they have no intentions to stop that. All right, left mouse button seems pretty good. Nice. Nice. Already at 3 charges, and now Skywood is just about to take 10% of his health and damage there. Meanwhile, Sketch is just going ham, doing whatever he wants, and more left mouse buttons from Averse. He has 3 charges again. Double hop. Gets the consume. Very good from Skywin. Ooh, Outcast is in there. Lands a charge shot. So much butter right now for Project Vision. There's the Astral Beam coming out. Causing Lucy to spend cooldowns. Now Averse gets hit by X Boomerangs, actually, and that's going to be really successful. Gets silenced up. The Sears is trying to help all he can. We'll try to use the Petrify, but nice Sinister Strike from Skywin is going to avoid that scenario.
Oh, Averse, where have you put yourself, Averse? Wait, why'd they all turn around and leave him? They had a potential to really pin him down, but they wanted to go get Center Orb. They finally had a little bit of control. They're still being zoned a bit, but not to the same degree we've seen. Oh, an ultimate comes out from Rakan, and the Piggy's out, the double ultimate.
Lands a few good boomerangs onto, oh no, Outcast needs to get out of there. Nice. And Skywind will be able to close it out. Finlev came in big in that match with Skywind assisting, and Niwa to keep everybody alive.
Sketch, fantastic harpoon, but now we see Averse. While he might be low, if there's anything he can do, it's... Oh, no, he wasn't able to get the last touch! Oh, he couldn't go through with the immaterial to get the Seeker's Mark on, and he ends up just staring Rakan in the face, watching the sickle end his life.
Yes, come for the killing blow. Whirling Blade. Oh, get smacked. Wow, that guy just got open palm slapped in the face.
Open palm slap.
That's what the ultimate swing from Rakan looks like, doesn't it?
That is pretty true. But what's a
like
closed palm slap? That's just a punch.
That's just like a side fist swing. Can you imagine that?
Getting side
it's
fist
like
swing?
betting. It's like a closed palm slap is like when a Muppet tries to get into a brawl. That's like what happens.
I wish the camera was on us right now so you guys could see us. We're actually trying to imitate what this would look like.
Yeah, Finlev landing so many X Boomerangs and putting a lot of pressure out onto Averse, and I think that's what really pushed the momentum towards Excel Wizard's side, and then they were able to convert more damage into the other team members of Project Vision and earns himself a good round. I would like to see them play that out more often. The
Petrify allowing them to go in when Skywin not able to put the pressure to keep them out. Him and Outcast going to get an M1 duel. We're going to see Sketch try and push Niwa out. Niwa does take his role. Skywin's going to have to use his R as well. They do have the mid. I don't think they're going to be able to get this. The right click, it will go to Excel Wizards. They are going to get that orb.
Oh, whoa, Averse! And the Piggy!
And the
Averse!
Averse, I don't know if you can get out of this one. You are going down for the count. It looks like we have seen a new Excel Wizards come out. More like the Excel Sorcerers.
Wow, what an upgrade. Oh, there's the open palm slapping on the Whirling Blade again.
That actually looked really silly.
Yeah, he's just stop it. No more, please stop that, Shifu. Finlev, oh, actually Center Orb does go to Project Vision, but it's gonna be hard for them to win this 3v2. They have so little health. Astral Beam comes out, but just gets silenced up. And there goes Outcast and Sketch to follow. Rather Sketch than Outcast. Finlev, I mean, I think that Niwa did a really good job early on. Shifu got on really, really tough. Got a lot of uptime. but Niwa was able to build meter so quickly and with a well-timed barrier and the roll, got himself out of a bad scenario. Then the Rukon and the Taya were able to connect on a verse, combining cooldowns such as using Claw of the Wicked to push a verse in an awkward situation, landing X boomerangs. Finlev was putting out so much damage, popped the piggy, and from there on out, it was just damage coming onto the verse. He even had his black arrow, but was not enough to mitigate all that damage.
I have one request from everyone in the stream. You need to start using the phrase "pop the piggy" whenever you ultimate with Taya. Use a shout out loud, say it on all chat. I don't care what you do. But again, the zoning. Getting pushed back behind that wall. They're trying to use it for protection, but we're going to see Outcast go right in, trying to take Finlev whenever, or Niwa, apologies, whenever he can. Finlev going to get pushed back though. Oh, great use of his pull, but now he's all alone. He might need a tornado out. He gets just enough to tornado.
He put himself right back into the corner.
Back in the corner. He thinks he deserves timeout apparently, but he's going to do some good damage. But Niwa, he's not looking at him. He's not getting heals off on him. No barrier. The in cap on both of them. And
Skyward is low.
Not looking so great. They've lost a lot of health. It is now 62% to 70. They're a little bit closer than it looks. Oh, but Skywin has to R out of that one. Didn't take much damage. A lot of energy wasted for Outcast. Just dump it on the floor. Oh, there it comes. The whirling play, but he does get knocked out of it. He retains half of his energy. Oh my, Taya, you have your ultimate. Will you piggy or will you use your tornado?
I think Finlev is trying to find an excuse to use X Boomerang, and this might be it. He's summoning the piggy now. Gets a shield.
He gets the shield.
And is making the getaway.
Oh, what an in cap. Not enough though. Gonna get at least one boomerang out on Sketch. It's gonna put him a bit lower. The Petrify on. Oh no, Rakan. The barrier's gonna go on him. It's gonna mitigate just enough damage. He's gonna try and pin a verse against the wall. He's gonna use his black arrow to jump through. Oh, he gets tornadoed. I don't really know what for. That may have actually
this is pretty close. A nice set of exchanges from Excel Wizard that they might take the map. There's one kill, and Taya's in the back pretty safe. The Whirling Blade comes out, but Barrier's ready to go. Oh no, I think Project Vision might have lost this one.
Taya is within barely any way of death. We're gonna see a counter. Does not go proc.
Oh, the side hit on that boomerang.
Oh, she's so low. She swift rolls, runs away, but also grabs some health. The M2 is gonna get pushed away. The counter's gonna get proc though.
Will the X boomerang land? That's going to be key here for Finlev, and he does get it. Goodbye, Sketch. And Outcast is about to be taken out. Man, just looking at Finlev execute those mechanics, he had to hit every single boomerang that he threw out there, and he did, and that brought them back into the game. Amazing, and Niwa keeping them up at such low health.
That was insane. Well, for a while, it looked like Niwa wasn't even paying attention potentially to Taya. She was in the timeout corner for an uncomfortable amount of time.
Yeah, he would walk out, use a tornado, jump out, and then be like,
Maybe it was like a hyper juke. Like super mind games. He's like, I'm stuck in the corner. I better get out. Never mind. Go right back. You didn't see it coming, buddy. Maybe
I like
it was
that from BattleRekt
super mind
because
game.
it's where your mouse is, so they actually don't turn around, so they just walk forward. And it just
it doesn't work like that in this game. But I think honestly it was his best option. I know it looked really silly, but there's not much he could have done. He would have had to walk into more damage and more range. So he tried to put himself back in the corner. He was actually able to get out of that somehow.
Yeah.
Still staying alive. Not a lot of CC to lock him down. We talked a lot about Rakan. He's great at movement. He's great at getting the pulse, but he doesn't have a lot of hard CC unless he builds a root on his claw.
Yeah.
So that makes it a little difficult for him to lock somebody down in the corner while he can just swoosh, swoosh as much as he can.
Open palm slap.
Open palm slap his heart out. He's going to do the best he can. What just happened? My computer just exploded a bit. We're going to take a look at another quick replay. That's going to be when a verse gets mulched by the Taya stun and the Rakan silence combo.
Was that word in caps?
Yeah.
Nice.
Huh. Boom. There's the one. Boom. Wham, boom. And Piggy. And oh, look at this. M1, M1, M1. He's going to black arrow. Doesn't matter.
Plop the piggy.
Plop, pop the piggy. Remember, that is the phrase. Whenever you are, okay, if you're playing Taya, you're sitting at your computer, you're like, oh, I'm going to play Taya. Play Taya. X-Spring, X Spring, X Spring. I'm ultimate. Pop the piggy! And you just go nuts.
Just,
yeah, just F. That keyboard actually might have just got damaged. Whoops. Anyways.
It's just a membrane keyboard.
They did.
I'm sure it costed $10.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, this
is okay.
This one's a little,
It's just one lunch that you're not going to have, Kevin.
I think now I just can't ult with this.
You just can't ult with it.
I should just have to, play on a new keyboard.
Ruined.
I just can't play on this keyboard.
1-and-1 in maps.
1-and-1 in maps. That sounds really odd to say out loud, but close. Semifinals, I love it when they get this close. I like it when all of them get that close, but generally, the way brackets work, as you've explained, the winners keep going. So the better people make it to the end.
The better people, the winners. whether they're better or not, I mean, that's a very deep
true.
question about morality and, you know, what is right and wrong.
How they live their life from day to day, what they do when they wake up in the morning. You know, and also, how's your toilet paper? Is it over or under? If it's under, you're a monster.
I always do it over.
Yeah, everyone should do over. It's the only thing that makes sense.
I've only seen one time in the office where the toilet paper was under, and I was furious.
Yeah, someone got fired, actually. Yeah. And then we had to hire Box Guy. That's when he came back into play.
Is that what happened?
That's about what happened.
Box Guy is who we can blame for all of this.
They are getting ready. They have a little bit of time between each map. Sometimes they take it, sometimes they don't. Looks like this time they're going to take it, making sure they get hydrated. Just like this man, getting hydrated. Oh no, my wire's stuck. We're falling apart. Guys. We're falling apart. Oh god. Oh, okay. Okay, we can we can do it. We're absolutely falling apart. Oh my. Okay, I think they're just about ready. They're going to be getting up soon.
I was finally able to swallow the water.
Oh,
I was laughing I couldn't swallow the water. I was getting very concerned that I was just going to spew water out to the keyboard of the monitor.
I think we're good. All right. So, as I said, we're just waiting. But I'd use that as my buying time. I gotta find a new safe word. Oh. What's safe word? I think
what are you doing over there?
We might be done for the day. All right. If you like anything that's going on, you should follow us on Twitter at BattleRekt, or just right here on Twitch. And then that's all I'm gonna say. Then we're gonna go straight into game.
My stomach hurts.
Oh man.
Oh boy. Oh god. Oh man. Project Vision versus Excel Wizard. That's what was happening. That's a thing that's happening. Actually pretty exciting. Finlev, Niwa, and Skywin could be knocking out Project Vision, which is the favorites here. Could be knocking them out and moving on to the finals event. And that would be a huge upset. Well, maybe not huge in that sense, but definitely a good accomplishment for Excel Wizards.
This is a good way to change that, make it sound a little nicer.
It is a good accomplishment. I mean, first Outcast and Sketch. These guys have been winning
there we go, get
back
a stun. Followed by a pull, but it's going to go in material. Gonna waste that Q, gonna waste that pushback.
Oh, get rooted. Nice. Vortex is gonna give a little bit of return damage for...
Not very much, but enough.
Not very much, but
gonna give it just enough. Outcast's gonna try and heal that up. Averse will not lose any max health. Oh, Finley didn't see him around the corner. A little blinded, he's gonna push him away. Oh, the haste. Trying to dish it out. Gonna try and get them black arrows, but a good way to dodge. Finley.
The piggy is ready.
Oh, the piggy is ready. Will he pop the piggy? We're gonna see a counter get procced. Outcast now. Oh,
Here
yes!
it comes.
As soon as he gets in the wrong place, he can't counter out. He has to use the space bar. Pop the piggy. Oh, gonna see an ultimate. Good pull, though.
Man.
Still keeping him in danger, but the counter does get procced.
Not a lot of health pushed out that piggy pop, but that actually pushed a ton of health. Outcast is actually really low. Gets silenced on the Whirling Blade, and now Niwa actually has the Crippling Goo. And no, Sketch has to use the Impale to get out of there. Meanwhile, Finlev is taking a lot of pressure.
Oh,
Here comes Outcast.
Showing up to try and save the buddy. Did he? I don't know. Where did he took the damage from? Did he just get a rotten banana?
A rotten banana.
Oh, but the orb is going to go to Excel Wizards. This is really going to turn into whoever can take the first one down, whether it be Sketch, Niwa, or Finlev.
We'll get the incapacitate, and now, oh no, there's a good connection. Shifu will go down, and it seems like Excel Wizards are well positioned to put themselves up one round. Nice tornado.
Oh, fantastic, helping your teammate out. Finlev keeping himself in a tight place, but oh man, you do not want to go against the first Skywin if you don't have the health. Be careful.
Oh, the Dragon Slayer!
Oh my, pinning him against, dealing damage to both of them. Now where Khan finds himself.
Watch out, Finlev!
Saya goes down.
Oh, bad position for Outcast. And a second one. Oh, you thought you were safe. You're never safe from Niwa.
Oh man, that actually looked hilarious.
Two big green goops of goo.
What an avid description from my dear co-caster.
Get clawed. Get wrecked.
Oh man, that double ultimate, just too much zoning with that. Too big old pools of goo.
Really, really well played by Niwa. Knew that the orb was there, dropped the first one to make sure that he got mobility out of Outcast. After that space was used, Outcast had nothing left, and it was just sitting in the middle of Niwa's second goo. And that put it into a 2v1 scenario, and I don't think there was much that Averse could do at that point. Good attempt at a comeback with a double Dragon Slayer ultimate.
A double Dragon Slayer ultimate. Wow.
Some of these names are so cool.
It really is pretty intense. Oh,
petrified.
So the petrified is going to remove her from the field for a bit. Oh, Rain of Arrows isn't going to do a whole lot, but it does force Rakan into the wall. Slowly trying to back out.
So much damage, though.
Oh my God! Look at Sketch and Outcast both almost down to half. Averse, he is near the orb. He wants to be able to help a teammate at all, but he charges up an M2, gets ready to put it into the enemies. But once he realizes he has the time, he took the orb instead. But now we're going to see them spread out. They're going to push to the top. Excel Wizards now gaining control of the field. They're doing a great job of spreading. Oh, there comes the ultimate. Chop, chop, chop.
Nice, and Sketch is actually getting pushed really, really low, and Philip is still, running away from Averse. No Seeker's Mark for you. And then the center orb will go.
Oh, Sketch. Wow.
Piggy coming. And
Oh,
Averse
man, pop the Piggy. Averse has to use the Rain of Arrows to try and slow it down. He's going to use his, oh, man, this could be
it. Finlev on Taya is going absolutely crazy, and Skywin and Niwa are really holding it down, keeping a good front line, maintaining positioning, and making sure that they don't just get run over in terms of positioning by Project Vision's incredibly aggressive composition of Shifu, Sirius, Jumong. And I think that's what the difference maker is right now, is just that they're playing a defensive line so well that this composition that's so aggressive for Project Vision is not getting the damage that it needs to. Meanwhile, as they're playing around with positioning, because Niwa and Skywin are pushing back Project Vision so much, Finlev is getting a ton of damage just while they're walking around, just flinging rangs.
The Rang Slanger. She's doing a fantastic job of pretty much doing what she's supposed to do, which is slanging rangs. Skywin getting the M2.
Oh, whoa, it nicked them.
My, just barely. I don't know if he actually took the damage. I think it was kind of on the way back, but now pinned in the corner. We're going to see them trying to push it in, but he gets feared away. We're going to see Sirius now on the wrong side of the corner. Has to use the R to get into play, but a good tornado. Taya spaces herself out. Skywin doing quite a bit to Sketch, trying to scare him back out. The orb gets taken, I believe it was by Project Vision.
Yes, I believe so as well. Outcast is putting a lot of pressure onto Finlev right now, and I think that's a smart choice. Finlev has been such a nail in the sides.
Oh, there's not much you can do back there. Oh, you do not have your support. You might want to try and find a way, but your tornado is down. It's a really high cooldown. The M2 will take him out.
Turns the corner, uses the impale, and that's going to secure the kill onto Finlev. And so now it's going to be Project Vision's turn to claw their way back into this map, and they need to.
Oh, Niwa might go down. Oh, man, this could be at least the first round going to Project Vision of this map. They might mount the reverse sweep within the map. First one to take this is going to move on to our finals.
What a close round, and right at the last moment, Project Vision finally wins a round to extend their lifeline in this match. I don't know, it could be the beginning of something big. The game changes a lot because as the battle rights get filled out, the way the fights play out are slightly modified, just a little bit different at a time. All right, opening up the fourth round. Things have been going very successfully for Excel Wizards, but answering back is Project Vision, and
Finlev trying to get a nice stun around the corner. He's just hanging around the oh, he's gonna get the pull, a little bit of damage, and Outcast forcing him to use the heals on himself. Pushing back, the threat he has of Sketch. Getting around the wall, still that boomerang. He's doing a fantastic job, but that orb will get easily swooped up and swallowed by Project Vision. Outcast. Everyone's going to try and regroup a little bit. We're going to see the Rain of Arrows trying to split them up, keep them separated. Khan has to R back into his allies since that Rain of Arrows was between them. And now we're going to see the ultimate merge comes out. Niwa's going to take a good chunk, but he still keeps half. Oh, popping the Piggy. Going to try and get as much.
Nice.
Oh, but there's the end cap, and the shield is down. All that completely
nullified.
Oh!
Skywin just barely gets out of the scenario. Actually taking the middle orb is Excel Wizards, and they might be able to mount something, but right now Skywin and Finlev are so low. Uses a life grip to try to get Niwa out of a bad situation, but now Skywind seems to be the target. Finliff trying to do what he can to put damage back onto their opponents, but just gets petrified. There's a clarity potion, but now you get incapacitated, and you have to run. Uses the tornado to put himself in a safe position, but Finliff is still so low, and there finally does a killing blow happen.
Drop a full ultimate, though. We're going to see an ultimate from Rakan. Oh, but then pulled and slammed ult and ult. Oh, man.
Averse, Sketch, and Outcast are answering back in a big way right now. And I'm not exactly sure what has changed, but the aggression has ramped up. They're landing a lot more damage, and Finliff is really having a much harder time posting himself up and throwing out damage in a very efficient manner. By the time he's able to make any kind of connection, Skywind is either pressured out or has lost a lot of health, or Finliff is the one having to run around and kite.
We've mentioned so many times Taya's lack of mobility. She has her R, her tornado, which is a good chunk, but it is a 15-second cooldown. Honestly, one of the highest cooldowns in the game. Like legitimately.
Yeah.
That's one of the highest cooldowns in the game.
15 seconds
like her
is
only hard mobility.
A long cooldown.
Yeah, it's her only iframe and her only hard mobility. So she likes to be able to poke from a safe distance without needing to use her haste too much, because her haste is the last thing she has without energy. But they're trying to keep that gap close, keep him in that mid-range so she can't get the X boomerangs off. She can't deal damage safely without taking some herself.
Right. Here comes the initiation from Project Vision, and what will they achieve? Right now, Skywind is isolated into a 3v1, using the tornado to pop him out of that scenario. The Impale will snare him out, uses Consume but gets petrified. The X Boomerang comes across, but still Project Vision is going to win that center orbit. This is a bad opening for Excel Wizards, who had won 2, but they're about to be reverse swept.
Oh, Skywind, you're taking a lot of damage. You're trying to deal with this. You're not going to be able to deal with it first. He's going to dish it out. The ultimate goes down. He might actually fall. He's going to get the chase, though. Maybe they can catch him while he's overcommitting. First, putting a little bit too much in that. He does get silenced. Oh, now they're going to try and hone down on him. He's on the wrong side of the field. They're going to... Oh, there's the X boomerangs. He is so low. He might actually go down. Immaterial going to get chased down by Taya. Just a little shy. She does it to Piggy. She might get the stun. The Piggy has been popped.
There's the EX incapacitate, but somehow Piggy comes out of it. I think it was the rain of arrows. So close. The X petrify. This could be the end. The X boomerang, and they do make the kill. The Petrify was so key. The deadly injection on top, and Finliff lining up the X Boomerang, but there's a lot of meter.
Sketch has it, Sketch has it! Oh, but the silence out of it, followed by all the slang and rangs.
Oh no, Project Vision is on the verge of being eliminated, and Finliff with the X Boomerang again. Taya is a dream. Here comes the Piggy, and I think that it's over. Outcast is the last bastion, and he will fall. Project Vision is eliminated.
Excel Wizards coming on top of that fantastic round. Almost reverse sweep by Project Vision. They fought valiantly. They did what they could. Glad to see him back here again, but this will be the end for them, and Excel Wizards will move on to our finals. The money round, baby. They are going home with at least something today. In the form of cash.
They have the opportunity to fight for a first place finish, which is big because in our seasons, first place gives you a ton of points. So they're going to secure themselves a very comfortable spot. Finliff, Niwa, and Skywind. So great. I really like how they set up the Rukon Lucy to be very, very positioning oriented, able to hold down their spot, sustain a lot, poke, have the health to play positioning and push positioning, and then use a Taya on the end to just throw out damage.